The first technique in teaching grammar is listening and responding. This is well suited to both presentation and focused practice of grammar structures with a semantic language. In learning a language, children observe a silent period wherein they simply listen, and after a while, the new language begins to emerge naturally. However, not all students are willing or able to observe a silent period. There are different types of listening and responding activities. First is to listen and physically respond. This is based on Asher's total physical response method developed in 1977. This is a very effective way to present imperative preposition and phrasal verbs. It provides structured and communicative practice for beginning students. It is done by repeating and acting out commands as many times as necessary. One good example for this activity is the game Simon Says. What the teacher can do during this activity is to give out the instructions using the language that they are trying to learn. The next activity is Listen and Draw, which is for students beyond the very beginning level. This is used for communicative practice of prepositions and locations of objects with various shapes. It is done by telling students to listen and draw what the teacher is asking.
For the next is Listen and Color. You find the resources to assist your student practice of variety of abilities in this listen and color activity, helping with the receptive language and understanding positional language are two of these. Talent, all children, they love to color any object in their activity, but they have instruction to need follow. You can either let the kids read the instruction themselves or read them out loud to them. We have here example. The teacher give one coloring paper. In this paper, we have draw or print of animals or any object. The instruction is color the animals or any object according to the color you see. For example, the color of the dog I saw is brown. So the student need to color the animals what they see or any object what they see. Next is listen and manipulate. The word manipulate is the ability to move and position object with one hand or without hand. You can extend the activity to demonstrate different uses of preposition. For more advanced children who have master placed, the first exercise is similar to listen and physical respond. Instead, stand up and sit down, listen and manipulate subject. For example, the teacher asks the student come in front to the whiteboard to answer the question in board, or the student come in front to erase the writing on the board. The same principles applies whether the commands are simple or complex. In most classes, the teacher can even allow one of the students to take the role of providing commands.
Listen and speak. The exercise demands communication. It encourages the students to use new vocabulary practice structure already learned, and it is exceedingly challenging. One way to see an improvement of students in listening and speaking skills is to give them short daily skills practice. Any daily practice should be fun and practical. In this case, the skill should include encouraging kids to focus on oral instructions, visualizing the tasks given, and completing them accurately. Give them short instructions verbally for completing a task or 2 or 3 tasks in succession. It depends on their age, cognitive, and development. And have them practice listening and completing the tasks without repeating the instructions. And let them explain the tasks they made in front of the class. Another activity in enhancing the listening and speaking skills in students is a partner conversations, where a pair of students up and give them a general discussion or Each child takes turns to be a speaker or the listener. When the speaker is finished in speaking, have the listener repeat one of the speaker's main point and offer them a compliment. This activity makes the children or the students think, pair, shares during the lessons or the discussions. It is a great way to practice speaking and sharing what is learned. Through these activities, the students will not shy to speak and share what they learned in front of the class. Listen and write. It is for more advanced students. It deals with text-based exercises such as the dictation. One example of enhancing the listening and writing skills, it is an activity which has been discontinued, but it helps students to practice skills. They have to listen to the sentences and they have to write them down. They have to read and say their sentences to their teacher to make sure that they got the sentences right. This activity is a dictation of short passages. This activity is not just all about enhancing the listening and writing skills, but also help the students to enhance their speaking skills. Another example of enhancing the listening and writing skills is a picture dictation, where the teacher describes a picture and let them draw it without showing or presenting the picture in front of the class. The listening-based exercises are excellent for the several different reasons. First, it helps the second language learner match meaning and form in context. Second, in tune with the principle of delayed oral production or the silent period. And the last one, a careful integration of listening-based exercises with the other activities in the curriculum can significantly improve the language proficiency of the students. So, to give conclusions for our topic, they help the second language learner and also the beginner this match of meaning that form in context, and it is achieved by techniques that gets the student to listen and respond physically or either verbally. The strategies of teacher is also important in enhancing the skills of listening. The resources of activities that the teacher implement inside the classroom has a great impact in the child's development. When doing such activities and exercises inside the classroom, remember that what sounds familiar can be mighty strange and difficult to the students to pick up those words. As a teacher, try to explain and speak with normal pace, with normal intonation, repeat as often, so students will easily catch up. That's all, and thank you for listening.